loves, welcome back. This is Huff of Budgets. My name is Shelby. I am a 32-year-old registered nurse in the state of Pennsylvania. I live with my husband, our 3-month-old son. I have 1 dog, 2 cats, and an axolotl. I do the main budgeting for our family. My husband and I kind of combined our money. I get paid bi-weekly, and then I split my paychecks in half so I can cash stuff weekly with that, and then he gets paid weekly. This is for the 4th paycheck of March. I originally budgeted for $1,970, and he did make a little bit more money, so there's more money in here. I did not budget it out, so we'll figure out how much extra we have exactly to budget and see where we might put that. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll count our money. Oops. I think that was right. So according to this, we have $2,055. So we have about an extra $85 to stuff. So that's awesome. I will never not be appreciative of that. As always, we're going to start out with grabbing Mike's money. Mike gets $50 a week for gas. He does not drive that far to and from work. So this gives him enough money every week for gas in his truck. He gets $50 towards our investments. And then this week, the emergency fund is getting $25. And then he gets $140 to put into his own envelopes for whatever he chooses. And we do that in 4 20s, 4 10s, and 4 5s. He actually has been cash stuffing a lot longer than I have. He just cash stuffs a few things on his own that he still likes to do, and then he controls like our investments and our emergency fund and all of that. So this should be it, I believe, for him. So I'm going to go ahead and set this on his desk. And then we're going to go ahead and just jump right into our wallet. So groceries last week, I gave us $50, and I honestly didn't even spend that. So I'm going to set that off to the side. This week I did give us $150 just in case. Oliver is getting $10. And he has 10 in his envelope right now, so he is getting 20. I'm going shopping with my sister tomorrow, so I might buy him like an outfit or something. So Ty's is getting 20, and we are actually doing it in a 10 and 2 5s this week. Why, I don't necessarily know. It's just kind of what I picked. My nieces are getting dedicated on Sunday. So we are actually going to a different church on Sunday. Gas, I'm getting 80. I get 80 because I drive for work. Sometimes I have leftover, sometimes I don't. I worked last weekend, so I did not have any leftover between like working over the weekend, because then I cover like the whole county, and then driving back and forth twice to like my hometown. So it took a little bit more gas. But gas got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, and 80. 80 has been working. Sometimes I do have the rollover, but I'd like to kind of keep that just in case. Eating out is getting nothing. Nails is getting... We have a couple ones, not a lot. I didn't really... A lot of spending like wasn't done to get ones this week. But that's okay. We have 1, 2, and 3, 4, and that'll go into our dollar jar at the end. And then we do have a little bit of change, so we can put that, if I can lift it up, into our coin jar. I should probably invest in a coin jar that is not as heavy or easier to pick up. But that is it for that. My sister's coming up to, we're going to go and pick out dresses for the girls for their dedication, so that's exciting. I don't get to see my sister a lot. She lives about an hour and 45 minutes away from me. So, property taxes getting 35, and I thought, okay, I don't. I thought I did. I thought I had this split up. So it's getting 35. So now in property tax. So property taxes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 750, 70, 90, 8, 10, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 905. So we have 905 in property taxes. Utilities is getting 50, and it has 51, 20, 30, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will go towards, that'll be pulled out for the gas bill. Wi-Fi is getting 15, and it has 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. Phone bill is getting 55, and it has 51, 52, 5, 10, 15, and 20. So 220 in our phone bill. Car insurance is getting, is getting $50, and car insurance has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 750, 770, 790, 810, 830, 835. So 835 in car insurance. Homeowners insurance then is getting 35 as well, or it's getting 35. And we have 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 75 in homeowners insurance. My car payment is getting 145. So in my car payment, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 65, 65, 70, 75, 80. So we have 580. So that is actually well over my car payment. Mike's car payment is getting 133 or 135. I was getting a 142 and 133, but I increased it just so I didn't have to really use ones. I try to hopefully make the envelope smaller, and so I'm still used to saying 33. So my car payment got 135, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. So 540 in Mike's car payment. Subscriptions is getting 20 and 40, and it has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60. Gym is getting skipped. Pet insurance is getting 10. It has 10, 20, 30, and 40. Trash, I skipped because we just paid, and then the next bill isn't due until June, and we already have $30 towards our next bill. Life insurance is getting 75. And so life insurance has 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 300. And then daycare this week is getting 120. I think I did 20, 40, 60, 80, 91. 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 20, right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 20. So daycare will get 120. And then student loans is getting 5. And it has 5, 10, 15, and 20. And that is it for our bills. We've got a majority of our money, as always. Try to pay things off, and it just keeps getting more expensive. We are going to go into our variable expenses next. So Oliver has 20 in our wallet. Groceries is getting the $50 rollover. So groceries has 51, 52, and 20. Household is getting $10. And household has 1, 50, 60, 70, and 80. So 180 in household. I might stop when I get to like 250 if I don't need to buy anything by then. Frisco is getting 10 as well. And he has 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25. So 125 for Frisco. The cats are getting 20. They need litter. So they have 20, 30, 45. Merlin is getting $5. And he has 5, 10, and 15. I did my budget on paper, and so sometimes I lose track of where I'm looking at because the spaces are smaller and I'm blind. Now it's got 20, and it has 20, 40, 60, 85. I did just recently get my nails done, and I got a pedicure because I needed it. Hair is getting 40. And we have 20, 40, 60, and 80. I also did just get my hair done. Cleaning is getting its usual 60. And that is all it has. And that is actually it for this binder. I think our next 5-week pay period is in May. And I'm very looking forward to it. Very much looking forward to it. So investments gets our placeholder 50 because we give Mike the cash. So since I started taking over, we had 4,100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 400, 50, 500. So 4,500 in investments. And again, that's since I started taking over. Medical is getting 10, and it has 10, 20, and 30. Vision is getting 10. And Vision has 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 150 in Vision. Dental is getting $10, and it has 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And I think I have till 190 till this matches. So in about 2 or 3 weeks, I'll be caught up, and then I'll start marking them off again. And then we are skipping to Beauty, and Beauty is getting 30. And Beauty has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So 180 in Beauty. This is getting skipped. Oliver's Savings is getting a 10. And he has 1, 2, 10, 20, and 30. So 230 in Oliver's Savings. In our regular savings, we are going and doing 35. 20, 35. And if all my math is right, so that was 10, 20, 35. So if all my math is right, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, and $500. We have our first 500 in our savings. So we finished that challenge, and we are going to bring in the rainy day fund. It's also a $500 savings challenge from Budget with Maddie. And that other one was from Angela at So Budgets. So we'll start that one next week. Treat Yourself is getting $40. And it has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 200 in Treat Yourself. And it's just money I save up for when I want to buy things. Like last time, I bought myself a new vacuum. Emergency fund got 25, but I don't add anything in here until we have 50. Car maintenance isn't getting anything. I think that's it. That's it for this binder. And then next, slightly unconventional, we're gonna pop over here as I knock everything over. All right, so slightly unconventional, we're gonna go into our holiday binder. Easter has $100, and I might spend some of this while we're out shopping for the girls tomorrow. Mother's Day is just getting $5. And Mother's Day has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Wow. And then Father's Day is also getting 5, and they should have the exact same amount. And it should have 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. And that's it for our holiday binder. Future Home is getting 15. And so Future Home has 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, and 20. So Future Home has 120. And then we are going down to new furniture, and that is getting $5. And it has 20, 30, 35, 40, and 45. And then we are skipping back to garage repair, And that is going to be getting $5. And it has 10, 15, and 20. And I might be using, depending on what we decide, that $500 I saved up sooner than later. Because we have to get our garage roof fixed because it has wind damage. And then before I forget, $200 of this actually goes to Mike for our taxes. So we did owe this year on our taxes. And into my favorite binder, we are going into our savings. And our 2025 is getting $50. I have been trying to put $50 in here every single week. And it has it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 75. So $4.75. And we are able to finish one more letter. So we will finish one more letter. And then we are in June. And that is getting 40, and that should be enough to finish up June. I've been like on a roll with finishing these. So we officially finished June. And I like to put them in the back. So we have July next. And I'm thinking about taking the money out of here and putting it into savings. Or maybe using this for the garage repair if needed. We owe $1,000. So that's our deductible. And then our monthly is getting 60. You know what? We're just going to give it one of the extra 20s. And we'll just do 80. So 20, 40, 60, and 80. And then that'll get that guy done. So we have 120. And so we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 50, 70, 80. So 180. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna do it. We're gonna go full send. I'm gonna do that. So we have 200. We need 100 left. This guy doesn't by chance have a 5 in it, does it? Oh, it does. Look at that. We'll do July because I don't know what to do with that 5. I could have put it towards here, but... And then the $20, because I realized that I did not remember to budget for this. We are going to add 20 to Christmas. So Christmas has 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 60, 80. So 480 in Christmas. And that sucks. I might try to scrounge up like 20 bucks or something to put it in Christmas. So that way we can be halfway done with this. So that I can put this into the bank for savings. But we are not doing too bad. We're at the end of March and we already have $500 saved up for Christmas. So I am pretty Pretty proud of that. Okay, and then last but not least, our Dollars Make Us Holla jar. We have $1, $2, $3, and $4 going in here this week. We'll just shove it right in there. So I'm excited to see how much this can really save up. So, alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've not already, go ahead and like, comment, and of course subscribe if you're enjoying the content that I'm putting out. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your weekend and a lovely week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.